Good evening from a very festive and crowded, very crowded Hollywood Studios. So we got here pretty late, but the park's up until 10 because it is still the weekend after Thanksgiving, so still have a few hours. But we've not seen the park decorated at all yet. Ooh, let's go look at the tree actually.
Ooh, it looks so pretty.
Yeah, I remember from last year, but yeah, we have not seen any decorations yet. So we're here to hopefully be able to see some decorations. I don't know if we'll be able to see Jingle Bell Jingle Bam or not. We're gonna try. We'll see what happens. We did see that last year, worst case if we can't make it. But we did get an OGA'S reservation. So we're gonna be heading into the cantina, which I'm excited about because I got to see that during my annual pass preview, but Amanda has not been there yet.
Yeah.
So I want to see some DJ Rex because it was such a fun time. But yeah, the park in general is looking great. Oh, they got a photo pass down here with the tree. Oh, they have the ornaments out in the water again. It looks so cool. I may have to come back for this picture later, but there's a pretty long line right now.
Yeah.
There's Hollywood Studios tree out in the middle of Echo Lake with Santa Gertie in the background. She's a little dark. Oh, there she is. And you can see her. Yeah, got an ornament hanging and then she's wearing her Santa hat. Very exciting. I love these decorations. The creepy little ceramic dolls over by Brown Derby, not my favorite, but they have a cool tree here. It's a little bit better. The dolls, not so much, not my favorite. But yeah, I don't know where we're gonna head first, but I think we're gonna slowly make our way back to Batuu. So they already have the projections going on in the theater. Kind of like, I guess they do over at Animal Kingdom, which we saw earlier in the week, where they have the snow kind of going all night long. I don't remember what the projection show is they have on the theater. Do you remember?
No.
I don't know what it's called. Some kind of projection show, and then the fireworks are called Jingle Bell Jingle Bam, which we saw that last year. Don't have a video of it, but it was a good show. I mean, it was a little odd. I've never seen Prep and Landing, which is like the focal point of that show. Yeah. But it's pretty cool. I liked it snowing on the main street.
Oh yeah, we did. On
Hollywood Boulevard or whatever it's called. That one, like, we legitimately had like a decent bit of snow, and the street was not that crowded. When we went to Very Merry last weekend and watched the mini Christmas fireworks, we were not anywhere near Main Street, and it was way too congested to get to appreciate the snow. Yeah. So we definitely had a much better time seeing the snow in Hollywood Studios. But yeah, here's a new sign on the arch.
It looks nice.
Hasn't focused yet because it's brightly lit. But yeah, I was not a fan when they announced this logo, but
the characters inside of it.
Yeah, the characters were a bit much, but like this up here actually looks really nice.
It's very like... It's
clean.
Sleek, yeah.
Yeah, modern looking.
And they repainted the whole thing too.
Yeah, just this whole new arch looks really nice actually. I don't know if it truly fits with the whole like launch bay behind it, but the arch itself looks good. I'm wondering how much longer we're gonna have this launch bay.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like they have no intention of getting rid of it, but it doesn't really seem necessary with how much Star Wars we already have in this park, but it doesn't appear to go anywhere yet. Yeah, we're gonna head in here. There is a phone case that I'm looking for, so that's why we're heading back to the launch bay before we go to Galaxy's Edge. They have, they're slowly coming out with more cases for the iPhone 11, and there was this one design I like that they had for the Pro, but not the regular 11, so we're gonna see if they have it over here. Yeah. Just because it was nice. It was like a clear case with droids all over it, and droids are the best.
It's really cute.
So we're gonna see if they have it here, and then we'll head back to Toy Story and Galaxy's Edge and all that fun stuff in this park. But quick stop into the Launch Bay store. I don't think there's gonna be anything too exciting in here that you can't find in other stores in the park, but maybe a phone case. Okay, so we just came from the Launch Bay.
Yes.
And they had it. So, fun fact, if you're looking for a phone case.
But it's only Star Wars. They only have Star Wars, like, D-Tech, or aren't they changing the name? Like,
they're still D-Tech, but Disney Springs, like, in the co-op where they have the D-Tech on demand store, the machines are called Made with like the Disney D. Okay. So I think they're gonna change down the road. Some people think they're like transitioning, but I don't know. The rest of them in the park still say D-Tech on demand.
Everything that's in the Launchbay is Star Wars, so all of the cases that they have in there that you can get made are Star Wars.
Yeah, so we didn't show it. So when we came in the park, the first store we went into was the Darkroom, and that's the first store on the right where they sell all the magic bands, and they have 2 of the kiosks in there for the D-Tech on demand, and you can print the magic bands or phone cases there.
And magnets, I think.
And magnets, right. So yeah, they have a bit of options there, just like Space Mountain and Magic Kingdom, and then Disney Springs has it. But there's this phone case I've wanted, which I'll show it later when I pick it up, but it's clear and it has like all different colored droids all over it, almost like the Droid Depot. And since I have a colored phone, I wanted something that was clear. And they had it for the Pro on the shelf, but not the 11. And when I went on the kiosk, it was not an option to print for some reason. So we figured we were walking to Toy Story Land, we'll check out the Launchbay, and they did have it. But again, yeah, you can only get Star Wars there, but it's like broken down by episode.
Oh yeah,
they have like way more options.
They have like the prequels, or maybe not.
Yeah,
and then like episodes like 5 through 8.
Yeah, they did it by trilogy.
Yeah. And
then they had others, so they had like from Solo and like the standalone movies, but then they had it broken down by trilogy.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for something Star Wars, you're gonna have your most options at the Launchbay.
Yeah.
If you don't want Star Wars, don't go to the Launchbay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so managed to get my case. They didn't have it in the front of the park, had it in the Launchbay, so thought that was interesting. But we are gonna head back to Toy Story Land now. Oh, here's Buzz.
What is happening?
With a Santa hat. Running around. Oh, he looked at me, that's scary. But yeah, heading into Toy Story Land, all decorated now, haven't seen it yet, so this is fun. But yeah, we also wanted to show before we head in, this giant wall right here.
It's huge.
It's gonna be big. So this is the Toy Story sit-down restaurant that they're building. Called something Rodeo?
I don't know the name.
I don't remember. Right? But yeah, it's gonna be barbecue.
Which I love.
Full service restaurant, which will be nice because Toy Story Land has absolutely no air conditioning.
Everything's outside and it's...
Unless you go on Toy Story Mania, but that was there before, so I don't know if that really counts.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no shade, like there is shade, but there's not much of it. Yeah, a lot of umbrellas, but no air conditioning, so it'll be nice to have... Yeah, Andy's toy box does not, or toy box, lunchbox, whatever it's called, doesn't have the most seating, so it's nice that they're adding another restaurant here. But Woody's got his scarf on, he's all decorated. Now all the string lights around the land are up year round, but...
It's always Christmas here.
True. Oh, here's Jessie with her outfit. And I don't know if it's gonna pick up on the camera, but when Slinky goes by, on Slinky Dog Dash, there's jingle bell noises for the holidays. And then they have holiday music playing on Alien Swirling Saucer as well.
Woody and Bo Peep are coming.
We'll see if I can catch them through the crowd. They're on the other side. They're coming. Wow.
The holidays are here and we're still decorating.
So they got all kinds of like holiday sayings as well. I was gonna see if Slinky was gonna come by for us to try to hear. Oh, here he comes. We'll see if we can hear him. It's quiet. I don't know if it picked up on the camera, but maybe it was there. If not, Slinky jingles. So, happy holidays.
What is she playing with?
She's playing with some kind of fan bubble toy? I don't know. Yeah, very crowded, but we're slowly making our way back to Batuu. Okay, so I picked up my case. This is what we're talking about, just when I was curious. A lot of different colored droids. I'm excited to have a new case option. But now we're gonna head into Galaxy's Edge. We're gonna go through the more exciting entrance over by Muppets. We just wanted to take a look in Toy Story. The wait times were not terrible.
Yeah, I know. Slinky Dog's only 90 minutes only. I'm saying that's short, but like
it's pretty standard, especially considering how crowded it is this weekend. Like that's not that bad.
Smuggler's Run is 70.
Which kind of surprised me that it's shorter than Slinky, but it does have really high capacity.
It has been for the past couple of like months. It has been open.
Yeah, I would not say that's bad at all.
No, and then I think it said Tower of Terror was 50, which I think I heard that like the lines are short because people think that it's closed since there's like projections on it. But it's open.
Well, it's been better since they reopened the other elevator shaft.
True.
Because it was under refurbishment for like a year. So at least it's been 50. Better on average, but that's still a decent wait time.
And I think Rock and Roller Coaster was 80.
I mean, not too shocking for...
There are not many rides in this park, so...
True. Well, we have Rise of Resistance in less than a week, which is insane.
That's crazy.
Which I'm going back to school, so we're not gonna be on it when it first
away.
opens, unfortunately. I do want to try to like film it at some point, but we'll see. I don't know when we're gonna get on that. But I have one more week of the semester, then we have winter break, but we go right off to California.
Oh my gosh.
So, and Rise of the Resistance does not open in California until January. So we're of course leaving Florida where it is open, but I don't really think I want to wait in like an extremely long line, which I know it will be when it first opens.
Yeah.
So we may give it some time, we'll see, but at least we'll have a ton of Disneyland content coming. But yeah, we're gonna go back to Batuu as we weave through this crowd of people that are not paying attention to where they're walking, but that's fine.
I'm convinced that people do not know how to walk here.
I think for some reason, like I know it's higher crowd, so it's gonna happen, but tonight there's been like an extreme number of people looking at their phones, not watching. Chip and Dale look amazing in their little holiday outfits. Oh, it's so dark you can't see them.
They're so cute.
Hopefully you can see that. It's super dark over here, but they had like scarves and hats. But yeah, we're gonna go find some food in Batuu, probably a Ronto Wrap, but we'll let you guys know what we get. Yeah, we keep remembering like last minute stuff to talk about that's new, because we've been here in a little while. So before we head in, we're now by Star Tours and Backlot Express. This is the new bathroom they've been building.
Yeah, it's been behind a construction wall for so long, and people did not know what it was going to be until like recently, and it's a bathroom.
Well, it's so it's across from Sci-Fi is the woman. So the door we just showed you is the men's entrance. Now we're coming by Star Tours, which only has a 10-minute wait. That's not that bad. But yeah, so the men's entrance is across from Backlot Express. It had like that barn door look to it. And then over here, yeah, so if people have been here like before Galaxy's Edge construction began, there used to be a little like speeder photo op across from Star Tours.
That was the bathroom.
Yeah, so then here's the other entrances.
No, this is men's.
Oh, that's the men's. So I don't know. This must have been other bathrooms on the other side.
I guess there's two entrances.
Yeah, it was like...
I'm assuming.
So these are the new ones.
So that's women. And I guess you could also...
And the men is the barn store. Yeah, so those, they have like two different bathrooms. I've heard that these are actually super small, which you can see because the men's room has a line, which never happens. So they're like two separate bathrooms, kind of. Like you can enter from either side. But like there's a wall between them. So you have like two smaller bathrooms to kind of like break up traffic, I guess. But the facade looks nice because it all matches Grand Avenue. Again, super dark, so it's kind of hard to tell in the dark, but it's all brick and looks good. And then you have the tap house right there, so it all kind of blends in with the Grand Avenue look. But yeah, at least we finally have that open. I mean, it's been behind walls for forever. I feel like that took a very long time for bathrooms. Because it's been closed since like, at least the beginning of the summer, I feel like.
Yeah.
The bathrooms in Epcot, they've been building much faster, like down from Figment.
Oh yeah.
Because that was like a whole new building from scratch. And it's big. But they're coming along pretty quick. But yeah, now we're gonna go find food. So the first thing we saw coming into Batuu is there's like a lightsaber party.
And then Chewbacca walked by, and I think he's still over there.
He's over there somewhere, I don't know where he went.
Sitting on the, well, he's kneeling on the ground.
I think they're taking a picture. Oh, there he is. It's a little hard to see, it's dark in here, but that's so cool, there's so many. But I don't really know how you find out about them. I feel like I've heard about them before.
They're like a Facebook page or something.
Yeah, like I've seen people post about them. And like I was so tempted to bring my lightsaber tonight, but then I brought my droid instead in his backpack. Because I will admit the lightsaber is kind of a pain to carry, but it's fun to take pictures with in the dark.
It really is.
So I'm definitely gonna bring it back at some point, but I guess I have to find out when there's a lightsaber party happening.
So cool.
They were all like chanting as Chewbacca came over, but welcome to Batuu. So for those of you who watch The Mandalorian, they don't have any Baby Yoda merch yet, but they have this sock puppet Yoda, and if you like wrap him in a blanket or something, he kind of looks like Baby Yoda. It could work.
It's cute.
Yeah. And this is at the Toydarian Toy Makers, in case you're looking for a Yoda. I think they have more. Yeah, they have all different types back here.
I've never seen this corner like empty, so.
Yeah, kind of surprising. I have a pork from here, but that's all I've really got. I've never really looked closely at what they sell here. Yeah, we also were just talking about how somebody walked by wearing a robe. So I don't know if that rule has changed.
Next door to like the outfitters and
see if there's a sign out. Because normally you're not supposed to wear robes here, which is kind of annoying because they sell them and they're super expensive. So it would be pretty cool if they allow it now, like Universal allows it over at Harry Potter. So we'll go see if they changed that rule or not. Here's our dinner. Yeah, I totally forgot to show it.
Yeah, we ate really fast.
Yeah, that was my bad. We were just very hungry, but we've had it before. So if you want to check out our last video from Galaxy's Edge, we got Ronto Wraps, and I'll link that in the description.
Always good.
So yeah, still good, still the same, always so good. But yeah, we have our OGA'S reservation coming up. Like 20 minutes. So we'll probably try to get in line a few minutes early because sometimes they'll then like let you in at your reservation time. So we're gonna start like slowly making our way over to see DJ Rex, which I'm so excited about. Yeah, I haven't turned my droid on at all, but it's just kind of hanging out in my backpack. But droid's the best, so I'm ready to see DJ Rex. So much quieter when the pod engine, whatever it's called, turns off. But yeah, there were a ton of stormtroopers patrolling.
Yeah, they're
everywhere. They came running through Ronto Roasters.
Yeah, they did.
But yeah, I don't know. Lots of activity tonight. It's been really fun. Oh, we also saw one of the Savi's workshop employees sitting here at a table with a family.
We don't know what was going on, but he was just sitting there like chilling.
He was in his like apron, like we did Savi's workshop, so again, like that's in that video that I'll link if you want to see us build a lightsaber. But yeah, like it was totally like Savi's workshop costume.
It was too good to be like a cosplay.
Oh yeah, he was 100% working from Savi's. So not really sure why he was sitting with family. Then he got up and like was showing people things, and then he walked away with that same family. So I don't know what's going on there, but if it's some kind of like new like immersion thing going on here at Galaxy's Edge, I'm a fan. Because it was really cool seeing him just like hanging out on the market. But I don't really know why he was here. I've never seen that before. But pretty cool. Here is the menu here at OGA'S. So I got this teal wine called the Tonneray, and then Amanda got Java juice.
Java juice.
So we'll see how they are. Last time I came, I had the beer flight, so I had all four, and they're all pretty good. The Wampa was my least favorite of them, but they were decent. So yeah, it looks so cool in here.
I want to go and walk around and take pictures.
Oh, we're totally gonna like walk around before we leave. We can, because I can't come in here and not go over to DJ Rex, which he's back there. It's a little hard to see him, but we'll walk over to him after we get our drink. It's so cool. Oh yeah, this table lights up and it kind of like changes colors to the music. So cool. Here's what we got. So I got the, well you said it before, but I got the Tonneray and then the Java juice. Oh yeah, I see the boba in it. It's like at the bottom.
That one's kind of shaped like Mickey.
How is it?
It's really good.
I'm a fan of mine too.
It's like pineapple.
It's a party in here. Always so much fun. Oh, I like the purple on the table. It's lighting up down here too.
I want to steal this.
It's such a cool table. We finished with our drinks, but we had to come over and visit DJ Rex before we head out. return to Earth, and we're gonna close out the night with some Slinky Dog Dash. I don't think I've ever filmed this ride before, so we'll see how choppy it is, but it's a good ride. I'm excited to end the night with this one. Studios is now closed.
Yes, they were in a rush to close, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, we are at the parks until closing, plenty. We were just at Animal Kingdom until closing yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And usually, like, I know some of the stores towards the back of the park tend to close quickly, but like they try to get you to head towards the front. But like everything was just like shutting its doors like 10 o'clock on the dot.
Literally at 10 o'clock.
So there was nothing for us to do, so we we left the park, but
which also meant like the projection show on Tower of Terror was not
yeah,
going.
we wanted to show you on that and have Amanda see it, because who knows when we'll be back. But we did see it last year. Hopefully we'll be able to make it again before the show ends. But yeah, we saw it in the distance as we were walking from Toy Story Land, and then I guess that was the last one because by the time we got there it was done. The Tree of Life like keeps going past closing.
Literally like maybe 30-45 minutes after park closing.
Tower of Terror had no time for that. So we waited for a few minutes, it just wasn't happening, so we left. But yeah, what'd you think of OGA'S?
It was so fun.
I love OGA'S.
OGA'S was great. I definitely want to go back. That screaming was me inside of OGA'S.
Oh, I want to go back.
DJ
So
Rex
good.
was great, the drinks were great.
Yeah, yours was really good.
Yeah,
it had blueberry boba in it too.
It was pineapple with like kiwi or something, some type of melon. It was good. It did have boba.
The drinks kind of I was gonna say they remind me of Trader Sam's, but I guess not.
I haven't been there.
I haven't really had enough to really say for sure, but Trader Sam's is more like ramen, tropical stuff, so I guess it's a little different there.
Non-alcoholic because
but,
I'm not 21 yet.
Soon.
Literally
only a month to go. But yeah, and I just got that teal wine just because it sounded cool. Somebody else at our table had it and it looked really cool. And I did see it on the menu earlier and I was like, teal wine, that sounds interesting. And it was pretty good. I feel like it was standard wine, but I mean, I haven't really had wine enough to truly tell all the differences. The menu said it had a hint of vanilla. I would not have been able to tell you that.
Yeah, I asked him, I said, do you taste the vanilla? And he said, nope.
Nope, but it was good. So.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, it's just a fun atmosphere.
Everyone was so happy.
Yeah, DJ Rex is the best.
And you like get to sit or stand with people that like, just like strangers. And it's fun, it's nice.
Yeah, definitely, that's one thing to know for sure. So if you're coming, we had people that came up to our table after we got there. They were so confused. The cast member that brought them to our table, they were like, here's your seat. And they're like, we're not with them. And they're like, no, here at OGA'S we share. Because it is very tight in there, for sure.
Very small, but...
Which, I mean, that's part of the theming. Like, it's supposed to be a cantina. It feels like the cantina from Tatooine. But it's definitely a little tight. I mean, it's not uncomfortable. But you share a table, for sure. Yeah. Unless you have, like, a party of 8. which we did get a booth, which was nice.
Yeah.
The first time I went in there, I was at one of the standing tables.
The only time you could really sit if you were placed at a booth.
Yeah, everything else, so if you're at the bar or if you're at a table, a standing, like a high top, you have to stand. If they put you at a booth, then you get to sit, but you don't get to choose. They just kind of direct you where you go. But yeah, we got a table, so that was nice. We each had our own stool. Yeah. So definitely more comfortable than the last time I was there because they definitely crowd a lot of people around those high tops, but still worth it even if you are crammed in a table, still an enjoyable experience. So I would highly recommend. I love it.
I do, yeah.
Definitely like probably my favorite part.
It was really, really fun.
I mean, I loved building a droid and a lightsaber. Like those are probably my favorite experiences from Galaxy's Edge, but probably like my favorite location is
definitely
OGA'S.
like that was the coolest experience.
We'll be back for sure. We were just lucky to find a last minute reservation today.
Yeah.
But I was glad we got to do that. And then got to end with Slinky, which I have no idea how that video ended up. Hopefully some of it's salvageable, but I'm sure it's choppy. I didn't bring my sunglasses to film. They're usually a little bit smoother when I film Tagrid, but I've tried to hold this in my hand, so hopefully that wasn't like whiplash at all, but we'll see. But yeah, it was a good, quick visit to Hollywood Studios.
It was fun, even though we were only here for like a couple hours, 3 hours.
Not too bad though, but yeah. It's almost the end of the weekend. We'll see if I'm gonna try to make it out to Epcot tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. I do want to see the Festival of the Holidays. If not, we'll make it there later in the month, but it is the end of Thanksgiving break, so hopefully we'll get one more video filmed.
Yeah. And
then back to school, finally. Sadly, I'm not ready. But 4 more days and then I'm done. I just have to survive finals.
Must be nice.
You don't have too much longer.
This week is gonna be the worst, and then
this week's gonna be awful.
It's not as bad, but I still have like 1 final.
Struggles of being in school. But then we're done, and then off to California. Like we finish break and we go right to California.
Yeah.
So I'm excited because that's coming up in like 2.5 weeks.
Soon.
It is soon. So we will definitely have plenty of Disneyland content coming, which I'm excited about because it's been a few years for me. And someone has never been.
I've never been.
So that'll be fun. But yeah, and I've never been for the holidays, and they have all those ride overlays that I've never seen.
Yes.
So yeah, lots to come. Hopefully, by the time this gets posted, California will be like any day now. So look forward to that. If you want to see all that California content and whatever else we have filming, hopefully Epcot coming, subscribe to our channel, give this video a like. Hopefully if you were planning on coming out to Hollywood Studios, this gave you a little idea of what the holidays are like. Sadly, we didn't get too much holiday content, but we got to see the tree and some of the decorations. Hopefully, we'll be able to make it out again to see like the actual shows, but oh well. Still got to go to OGA'S, which was fun.
Yes.
But until the next time, we will see you guys real soon. Thanks for watching.